Yes.
Pros and cons of living in New Zealand. Welcome to my channel, where we delve deep into the stories and intricacies of cities and countries around the globe. Today we're venturing into the beautiful land of New Zealand. Known for its breathtaking landscapes, vibrant culture, and high quality of life, New Zealand is often seen as a dream destination. But what's it like to live there? In this video, we'll take you through the pros and cons of living in New Zealand, offering a balanced perspective that goes beyond the glossy brochures. Whether you're thinking of relocating or just curious about life in this distant part of the world, this video will provide valuable insights into what you can expect. So let's explore the realities of living in New Zealand together. Pros of living in New Zealand. 1. Great places to raise a family. New Zealand consistently ranks as one of the best places in the world to raise children, and it's not hard to see why. The education system is top-notch, with a strong emphasis on holistic development, ensuring that children grow up academically prepared and well-rounded individuals. The country's low crime rates mean that kids can enjoy a sense of freedom and safety that's increasingly rare in other parts of the world. Many families appreciate the sense of community in New Zealand's suburbs and towns, where neighbors often know each other and children can play outside without constant supervision. 2. Outdoor lifestyle. For those who love the outdoors, New Zealand is nothing short of paradise. The country is blessed with a diverse range of natural landscapes, from pristine beaches and lush forests to rugged mountains and serene lakes. This makes it an ideal destination for outdoor enthusiasts who enjoy activities like hiking, skiing, mountain biking, and surfing. Kiwis are known for their love of the outdoors, and it's easy to see why. The country's stunning scenery is never more than a short drive away, no matter where you live. The mild climate means that outdoor activities can be enjoyed year-round, and many residents take full advantage of this by incorporating outdoor pursuits into their daily lives. 3. Free healthcare. New Zealand's healthcare system is another significant advantage for those living in the country. The public healthcare system is comprehensive and accessible, ensuring that all residents and citizens can receive necessary medical care without the burden of high costs. The system covers most medical services, including general practitioner visits, hospital care, and some prescription medications. This means that residents don't have to worry about the financial strain that can come with medical emergencies or ongoing health issues. 4. Lots of personal space. One of the unique aspects of living in New Zealand is the abundance of personal space. With a population of around 5 million people, spread across a land area roughly the size of the United Kingdom, New Zealand offers a sense of spaciousness that's hard to find elsewhere. Whether you're living in a suburban area, a small town, or even a larger city, you'll find that there's plenty of room to breathe. This is particularly appealing for those who are used to the hustle and bustle of more densely populated countries, where overcrowding and noise can be significant stressors. 5. Corruption is minimal. New Zealand is consistently ranked as one of the least corrupt countries in the world, and this is a point of pride for many residents. The government operates with a high level of transparency, and there is a strong culture of accountability in both the public and private sectors. This means that residents can trust that the systems in place are fair and that their rights will be protected. For those moving from countries where corruption is more prevalent, this can be a refreshing change and a significant factor in deciding to relocate to New Zealand. 6. People are generally friendly. One of the first things that newcomers to New Zealand often notice is the friendliness of the people. Kiwis are known for their welcoming nature and their willingness to lend a helping hand. This makes it easier for newcomers to integrate into the community and feel at home, even if they're moving from the other side of the world. The strong sense of community in New Zealand means that people often look out for one another, whether it's in a small town or a bustling city. Cons of living in New Zealand. 1. Very expensive. While New Zealand offers many benefits, it's important to note that the cost of living can be quite high. Housing in particular is a significant expense, with property prices in cities like Auckland and Wellington often reaching levels that are out of reach for many residents. Renting can also be costly, with high demand leading to competitive rental markets. Beyond housing, other everyday expenses, such as groceries, utilities, and transportation, can also be higher than in other countries. This is partly due to New Zealand's geographical isolation, which means that many goods need to be imported, driving up costs. 2. Bullying. School and work. Despite its many positive aspects, New Zealand is not without its challenges, and bullying is one of them. Bullying can be an issue in both schools and workplaces, and while the country has made progress in addressing this problem, it remains a concern for many residents. In schools, bullying can take many forms, from physical intimidation to online harassment, and it can have a significant impact on the well-being of children and teenagers. In the workplace, bullying can manifest as unfair treatment, harassment, or exclusion, and it can create a toxic environment that affects both productivity and mental health. 3. Poor public transport. Public transportation in New Zealand is often cited as one of the country's major drawbacks, particularly outside of the major cities. While cities like Auckland and Wellington have public transport systems that are functional, they're often criticized for being inefficient, infrequent, and limited in coverage. For many residents, particularly those living in suburban or rural areas, owning a car is a necessity, as public transport options are often inadequate for daily commuting. This reliance on cars can add to the overall cost of living and can also be a barrier for those who prefer not to drive. Additionally, the lack of reliable public transport can contribute to traffic congestion in larger cities, making commuting by car a frustrating experience. For those used to the extensive public transport networks found in many other countries, New Zealand's system can be a significant adjustment. 4. The tall poppy syndrome. The tall poppy syndrome is a cultural phenomenon in New Zealand, where individuals who achieve significant success or stand out from the crowd are sometimes cut down by others, either through criticism or social ostracism. This can be challenging for ambitious individuals who are used to being celebrated for their achievements. While the tall poppy syndrome is rooted in New Zealand's egalitarian values, where modesty and humility are highly regarded, it can be difficult for those who thrive on recognition and encouragement. This cultural attitude can sometimes lead to a reluctance to strive for excellence or to openly celebrate success, which can be frustrating for newcomers who come from cultures that are more supportive of individual achievement. While not everyone in New Zealand subscribes to this mindset, it's something that potential residents should be aware of, particularly if they're moving to the country with the goal of pursuing a high-profile career. 5. Visa requirements. New Zealand's strict visa requirements can be a significant hurdle for those looking to move to the country. The application process can be lengthy, complex, and often expensive, particularly for those seeking permanent residency or work visas. There are a variety of visa options available, depending on your circumstances, but each comes with its own set of criteria that must be met. For example, work visas often require a job offer from a New Zealand employer, which can be difficult to obtain from overseas. Additionally, the points-based system for skilled migration can be challenging for those who do not meet the specific criteria or age. 6. Not many large cities. If you're someone who thrives in a bustling urban environment, New Zealand might feel a bit small. With only a few large cities, such as Auckland, Wellington, and Christchurch, the country has a more relaxed, small-town vibe. We hope this overview has given you a clear picture of what living in New Zealand is like. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more insightful videos. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.